Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? It's your boy Derrick Casey coming to you live from Dallas, Texas. Hope that you guys are having a good morning. Grab you a cup of coffee and let's talk about some really important things, man. Some really important things. Got both of my boys staring at me eating Frosted Flakes and Honey Nut Cheerios. It's pretty crazy. But nonetheless, man, I definitely want to talk to you guys this morning because, I speak to a lot of people. In the next couple of weeks, I'll be flying out to Atlanta. Got a big business event to go to wrap up some information that's going to literally change the game. So I'm super excited about that. But I wanted to come talk to you guys and kind of build up that narrative, right, leading to that. Because once we get to that point, man, things are about to explode. But a lot of people that I speak to on a daily basis, when it comes to their financial situation, whether it's taxes, credit, debt, or investing, right? A lot of people just won't invest into themselves. I'm not for sure why or whatever the case. But one thing I've noticed along the way, guys, and this is just from experience, is that if you don't take action with your financial situation, it's not going to change by just chance or hoping and wishing, right? It's just not going to do it. All right. So I really just want you guys to understand that you have to take ownership of your financial situation if you're dealing with overpaying in taxes and credit, dealing with bad credit. The reason why, because with these challenges, guys, it puts your back against the wall. Your back is against the wall when it comes to your financial challenges. Why? Because the government, the banks, and big business, they are really finessing you because there's nothing you can do. You have no ground to stand on when your financial situation is not in order. You have no grounds to stand on. This is the reason why we see so many people get taken advantage of by the government, overpaying the taxes, getting taken by the banks, right? When it comes to your credit, paying higher interest rates and insurance premiums and different things. This is the reason why you are being leveraged, okay? Now, I offer a service. With a team of experts that help in all areas, right? But some people still don't want to invest in themselves. Some people will say things like, well, it's free information out there. We got free information. So why would I pay for an expert when I could just do it myself? And that's totally true. It's totally true. Because if you could do it yourself, then perfect. You cut out the middleman. You don't got to worry about nobody. You can handle it yourself, okay? But if that was so easy, right? If that was so easy for so many people, right? Then why is so many people still struggling financially? You know what I'm saying? Why are so many people still dealing with bad credit? Why are so many people still buried under debt? Why are so many people still overpaying in taxes, right? Why are so many people not investing for their future, right? Their retirement and their children's college funds. Let's just think about those things, right? If it's free information, and it is, there's videos, there's different things that are out there that you can utilize and leverage to help you in your situation. Why are you still dealing with your financial situation as it is, right? So, and I was that way too. I didn't want to invest in myself, and at times, guys, financially, we just didn't have the extra money to really invest. So we kind of lived on a hope and wish factor for so long, but nothing ever changed. Nothing ever changed. It was one of those deals, and this me being transparent. When we moved down here to Texas, credit score was in the 500s. You know what I'm saying? I'm overpaying the taxes, doing all of these different things. And I didn't realize how it would come back to bite me in the butt later on, right? Decisions I made in my past. But when we were going to get like apartments and get our family in the homes, guess what you got to fill out? You got to fill out an application. Then you got to pay an application fee for them to run your credit that is bad. Let me say that one more time. When you're trying to get a house or an apartment, you got to fill out an application. You have to pay an application fee. And when you pay that application fee, then you got to turn it in so that they can run your credit even when your credit is bad. Even when your credit is bad. So there's a huge chance that you're going to get denied. That's the worst feeling in the world. Nobody should ever have to worry about that, especially when they're trying to get a house, when they're trying to get a car, when they got to get from point A to point B for a job. Nobody should have to worry about that. And that's one of the things that I want to share with people, because that was my life a couple of years ago, dealing with those things. I remember my car got repoed, and guys, I had to go. Nope, that long. I had to go to get a vehicle, and during that time we were strapped, as far as like my credit score and things. And I hopped from dealership to dealership to dealership to dealership, feeling like I was begging for a vehicle at that time. It was the worst situation. And the crazy part about it is I had just started a new job, so I needed a car to get back and forth, because that's how I was going to pay bills and take care of my family. But because my financial situation wasn't in order, they pretty much finessed me. I ended up going to a buy here, pay here to get a vehicle. And when I got that vehicle, I was happy at the moment because I had 4 wheels. Now, buy here, pay here are the worst places to go. But it's like the last resort when your back's against the wall and nothing else is working, right? So I ended up going there. I ended up getting into a vehicle, and it was fine for the times. I drove off the lot. Everything seemed okay. Months down the road, guys, we started noticing that the car was like fluttering and different things. So we took the car in. We got an alignment. We got new tires. Things that we thought was going to help make sure the car was going to be safe to drive on the highway. And probably like just over a year after having that vehicle, we decided that we needed to get into we had to get into a bigger vehicle. With our family and traveling and different things, the car just wasn't going to cut it for us anymore. So I called that buy here, pay here, and I asked them if I could trade it in and maybe get, a van or, maybe a SUV with a 3rd row seat. And the lady told me, she was like, well, you got to pay on it a little bit longer before we could trade it in and do all this stuff. Or she was like, you could take it to another dealership and you could trade it in. I was like, oh, okay, well, that's not a bad idea. The day we were sitting here, my mother-in-law was here, and she was like, oh, I heard about this place. They work with people, all this stuff. So I was like, cool, no problem. Boom, I go over there. When I go to trade that car in, guys, and I'm telling y'all this story because this is what my financial situation led me into, right? So when I went over there, I'm like, all right, cool. I hate going into car dealerships because of my experience from the past. But I mean, when I walked in, these people were so awesome, sat us down. And it was the same process, right? They roll out the red carpet for you to get in the door. They give you water. You're Mr. Casey. Oh, we want to work with you, all this stuff. But then the end result is you walking out of there more angry and frustrated than you were when you walked in the door, right? Well, this time it was different. Got a chance to sit down with them, talk about some things, and they were able to get us into a brand new 2020 Mitsubishi Outlander with a 3rd row seat. Love the vehicle. It was brand new, only 7 miles on it. My mind was blown, okay? Now, during this time, I had been working on my credit and getting my credit score up and things like that, which allowed us to get to more. All right, just one moment. My boys tend not to listen when I'm trying to do videos. It's crazy. I wish I could show you them right now, how crazy they look. But nonetheless, guys, right? So when I got there and they were gonna check the trade-in value on the vehicle, right? They come back and they were like, well, we can't go ahead and trade this in. And I was like, what? You can't trade it in? What's going on? They pulled the Carfax, and on that Carfax, it said that it was structural damage. It was structural damage, right? And I was like, oh, we didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? We never knew that. It was never disclosed during the sale or anything. And I made sure to check my paperwork on that. So the reason why I'm telling you guys that is because where we were at financially, with credit scores and things like that at that time, it led us to being taken advantage of by a company, right? Because they knew our backs was against the wall, to a point that they sold us an unsafe vehicle for our family. Now, I could definitely tell you that at that moment, guys, God was with us, because there were times that we were on that road. That car would be like, boom, like going down the road. It was pretty crazy. But God watched over us. Thankfully, nothing happened. But the reason why I tell you guys that is because it's very important for you to get your financial situation in order, so you don't have to go through anything like that. That you don't have to be taken advantage of. That you don't have to feel like you're begging to build a better life for your family. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have to go through those things. And unless you take action, unless you sit down and say, okay, how long am I willing to deal with this? And really come up with a decision to invest in yourself, you're going to always get what you always got. And you can change that. Now, once again, a lot of people say, they don't want to pay for experts. They don't want to do that. But guys, I'm going to tell you, people pay for experts to do that for the convenience. Because we all know with our busy lifestyles, with everything that's going on every day, especially if you're a parent, your children are in school, you work a job, you got so much going on. When will you have the time to truly focus on fixing your financial situation yourself consistently? Because here's the thing. People will take free information and they'll get started, but they never continue. They never follow up. Or they'll hit a point where something didn't work, and then they'll just stop and just leave their financial situation right where it's at, okay? But when you have a team of experts that can work on your behalf, that understand the laws, that when things change, they're on top of it, they're making sure that you are getting the best value for your money, guys, it's a world of difference. And that's what I bring to the table when I share my videos, when I talk about different things with this program. Because now we have a program that gives you a team of experts to help you in all areas of your financial situation. Not just credit, because everybody just think, oh, if I fix credit, life is going to be better. Yeah, you can do a lot with credit. But you got to understand that all of those things, all of your financial challenges work together against you. Like overpaying the taxes, having bad credit because now you're paying higher interest rates and insurance premiums, being buried under debt. I mean, man, if you look at the creditors' plans and how long they expect you to pay on debt and the interest you got to pay, your debt will outlive you, right? Which leaves you in a position not to be able to start stacking and saving and making investments for your future, retirement, your children's college funds, and all of that stuff. That's where we're at. When we got a program now where you get a chance to have access to experts that's going to help you overcome all of those challenges. And they actually do the work for you. All you have to do is give the information to them, let them work on your behalf, and you work with your team of experts, and they're going to guide you in the right direction. So if they need any other documents, information that's going to help along the way, they're going to ask you for it. You give it to them, and they're going to continue to work on your behalf. Guess what? That's no different than what the wealthy do. The wealthy don't do anything in life without having a team of experts and advisors that advise them on what to do with their money. They don't take care of that themselves. But for so long, as they call us, the little guys, right? We just never had access to that. We never could afford those things, right? So when we looked at, paying a monthly rate or whatever, we always looked at it as, oh, we're just throwing money away, right? We're just throwing money away, or I just can't afford that. But you're not understanding that the situation that you're in is going to continue to get worse. Especially in this economy, guys. I mean, with everything going on with these stimulus checks and everything that's been coming out, do you not understand that when things start to change, when taxes go up, when inflation increases, if your money stay the same and you're not doing nothing now to prepare for that, you're going to be drowning even more than you are now. You're going to be drowning even more. That's the reason why I get on these videos and I share this information with you guys. I can't make you make a decision. I can't convince you, beg, or plead you. But if I can put it out there for you to just take a look yourself. 3 nights a week, I do presentations with my business partner, Anthony. And we talk about these things, the challenges that people are facing, and why they're going through it, and how we can help you overcome them. Information is free. Take a look at it yourself. See if this is a fit for you and your family. and what you're going through financially. See, this program meets you where you're at, okay, to help you further extend, right, and overcome those challenges. But these videos is not for you to ignore. Check it out. Check it out for yourself. You can walk away from seeing that information and still be convinced that you can take care of it yourself, then more power to you. We can't change that. And we want you to be able to take care of it. We just want to see people win. Real talk. That's really what we want. We want to see people winning. After what happened in 2020, if you're not convinced that you need to do something, you were just lost in the sauce, to be honest. If you haven't opened your eyes to what's going on. And it will come back to bite you. So all I'm telling you guys, man, take a look into it. We'll be back live on Monday. We do Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central Time, and 6 p.m. Pacific. You guys I'll send out the invite to you. You can come on. It's a live Zoom call. We go over the information, and we leave time at the end for any questions, concerns, or doubts. So that's going to help you guys along the way, so that way you can get those questions answered. But the thing is to get started. And I usually ask people, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would you want to spend more money, right? So one, why would you want to do it for free and then just not do it and continue to get the results that you're getting, right? The next thing is that most people want to just get credit, right? They just want to get their credit scores up. Well, that's cool. But if you don't know how to leverage your credit to help build generational wealth, guess what? You're still going to be losing. Because most people that get their credit fixed, you know what they do? They go out and start financing things that they truly can't afford, and then they're back at square one again. We're going to teach you how not to do that. But then when you get a team of experts, there's no way for you to mess nothing up because you got the team of experts that's doing the work on your behalf. Guys, you got to check this out. And then on top of that, we're furthering our membership. We're adding another section on there, guys. And this is something that's truly, truly exciting. And I try to contain the excitement because I want to scream out loud. But with this membership, guys, they're actually adding on Done For You Real Estate. Done For You Real Estate. I mean, just think about that. How many of you guys had dreams and goals that, you know, one day that you would invest in real estate, you know, whether buying and flipping houses or getting commercial properties and all of those things. But you just never knew how to get started. You didn't know how to get the capital to get started, right? Maybe you're not in position to do those things, right? But finally, in this program, and I'm gonna be getting all I'm trying to get the word, trying to get the details, because that's why I'm going on to this event here in a couple of weeks to get all the information on how this is going to benefit, guys. Once this thing rolls out, and it's going to be live April 17th, it is literally going to change the game. This is literally going to even the playing fields for the so-called little guys, right? For the people that's been struggling for so many years, for the people that's been, you know, hounded by losing jobs and having to sit around and worrying about losing homes and cars and their lifestyles and things like that, and been having to battle and be in the trenches of their financial situation. We are now finally even in the playing fields so that way you can be on the right side of the money game and play to win. Because that's exactly what's been going on. We've been on the wrong side of the money game. We weren't taught these strategies. We have these conversations at the dinner table with our families. The schools ain't teaching the kids none of this stuff, right? Because everything works in correlation with each other, right? So you think about it, your kids go to school, and it was crazy because I was on a video and I never looked at it like this, right? Somebody had said something that blew my mind. It was like, when your kids go to school, they're gearing them up to be part of a system that was never designed for us to win. And I was like, okay, and let me, you know, and then they expanded upon it. They say, think about it. When your kids go to school, they tell your kids where they can sit. They can tell your kids when they can take a lunch. They tell your kids when they can go to the bathroom. They can tell your kids when they can have recess. They tell your kids when they can go on vacations, right? All of these different things. What does that sound like? Sound like a job, don't it? They're getting your kids ready to go and work for somebody else to build their dreams. That's what they're getting them prepared for. It's kind of crazy to think about that. It's a shift in the mindset, especially as a parent, because now we have to do something different. The old school ways, the way we used to do things, don't work anymore. And I'm thankful for what my parents taught me, work hard and go out there and grind and build. I'm happy that they taught me those things that have got me through so many things in life. But man, our babies are the ones who are at stake. Their futures are at stake from the decisions that we make today. You know what I'm saying? So I really just wanted to come in and talk to you guys, grab some coffee this morning and shake that down. I really hope this makes sense to you. Once again, I'm one of the realest people on the internet, so I'll never come on here to try to just hype things up or talk about things that I don't know or I haven't experienced. Because this is true, guys. It's true. Why not pay for experts to help you with your situation, which will allow you more time with your family without stressing about what's going on. But then behind the scenes that you got a team that has your best interest in mind, you and your family's best interest in mind, that's going to work on your behalf to help you get where you're trying to go. The whole free information, y'all can stop with that, because if y'all were using that free information, y'all wouldn't still be struggling today. Okay? The best investment that you can ever make is in yourself. And that investment doesn't only help you, but it sets you and your children up for life. So don't let this pass you by. Don't just pass it up, guys. We got 3 times a week. Once again, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Every single week. We coming live and we're talking about this. We're going to continue to talk about this until you guys get it in your head that nothing is going to change just by hoping and wishing. You got to make that decision. You got to make them sacrifices, and you got to start doing what you have to do to push yourself forward for your family. I said this in a post, and I'm going to close this video, okay? We all have a month, a day, and a year that we're born. We all have a month, a day, and a year that we're going to die, right? That's already etched in stone. But it's the dash. It's the dash in between. Those years in between those 2 dates that matter the most. What are you going to do with your dash? Are you going to continue to just live by hoping and wishing and just take whatever life throws at you? Or are you going to take them years and make those the best years of your life? And when your time comes, there are no regrets on the table. Something to think about. All right. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Grab you a cup of coffee. Come listen in at this message. If you guys, yep, that's right. That Tim Hortons. Yeah, we down here in Texas. We don't get Tim Hortons down here. But my wife, she found it and got us a whole bunch. So we good. We good to go. So, but once again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Come kick it with us Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Pacific. We're going to talk about financial strategies and a makeover. What, you want to get in here? You want to poke your head in here? I mean, you looking. Come on over here. We over here. Bam. This is my business partner, my wife, everything, man. So I want you guys to know, like, this is what it is, man. Like, we working together as a team to really bring this to the people. We're truly excited. I'm going to tell you, when I started this journey, my wife, she was hard-headed. We bumped heads, but she let me get in there and start working it out, and she started seeing the things that came from it. And it's been truly an amazing journey. And, she decided to join and be in on the journey, you know what I'm saying, to be able to open up them doors and help more families. So I'm just real excited. What we got going for 2021.
I'm real excited other people do our dirty work.
Yeah, exactly. What? Say that one more time so they can hear it.
I'm real excited that other people do our dirty work.
She just said she's excited that we have other people that do our dirty work. Oh, I like that. I'm stealing that one, putting that one in the videos. That's right. Because your financial situation right now, guys, is all over the place. It literally is. It's like being in a dirty room or a dirty house, and you got people come in and just clean up everything, right? That's exactly what this membership offers for you. That's so crazy, man. My wife, she off the chain, man. She off the chain. I do. I love my wife so much. But that was cool, though. She really just kind of painted a picture. She said it's nice to have people that clean to do your dirty work. That I love that. So, guys, I'm telling you, just come get with us. You know what I'm saying? Me and my wife. I'm gonna get her on the live with me.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
I was trying to make coffee. All right, I'll be back.
What time you gotta be there?
I gotta be there at 9:40.
Maybe it says 10:42.
Oh,
You rushing?
just kidding, y'all. Just kidding.
That's why. That's why I was telling you. That's why I'm like, why are you running around? I got you up at 9. But now I'm gonna get my wife on here because I really want us to be able to kind of be transparent with you guys. As far as like where we were at a couple of years ago. You know, some things that happen, man, like our financial situation and things cause a wedge in our marriage. We can talk about that. Like we are at a point in our lives where we can share that story and that testimony with people because we were able to overcome those challenges and be here today. But I don't want to be the one to just talk about it. I want to talk about it with my wife because I want you guys to see that two people can still go through some crazy things. And by the grace of God and just kind of just sticking to that plan, guys, it changed everything for us. When I say everything, it changed everything. Our mindset, our financial situation. I mean, just everything that we're doing. Now, are we where we want to be at yet? No, but we are finally on the path to getting there. Finally. Like before, couldn't even see it. We were living day to day, trying to survive day to day.
Window shopping.
Yeah. Ooh, come on now. She preaching window shopping. Window shopping.
I'm not on the right to that. That was my mother.
That's why. Well, no, but you know what it is. I always say that in my videos. Like when I say window shopping, and I use that analogy because I'm like, you think about it. When you go into the mall, you have money to go shopping, but you always have those stores that you are comfortable or you feel worthy to go in and shop. But when you got them expensive stores that you walk past, them shirts that cost $200 and all that, where do you look at that?
Through the window, y'all.
Through the glass. Man, that's a nice shirt right there. Now, you might have the money to afford a shirt or some pants like that. But in your mind, you don't feel worthy enough to go in there. So you look at it through the glass. And that's what we were doing in life. I mean, guys, it was so bad, man. We would just drive, like, just so we can get through some of the frustrations, we would drive through town just to look at houses and imagine. Nights that we would sit on the couch with a laptop, looking on Zillow.com at houses, and I would hear my wife designing the house in her mind. Oh, these color curtains. This is what the kitchen will have. This is what the kids' room will have. That's exactly what we were going through before now. And we were introduced to this program, and we didn't know where it was going to take us. But just like everything sounds nice in the beginning, but you got to get started. And once you got started, and I seen the credit scores going up, things like that, and then our money increase. And it's crazy because on a part-time basis while working a full-time job, I was able to create a full-time income, which allowed my wife not to have to stress about having to go work a job just to make money. Like that's something that I take pride in because I didn't want her to do that. I wanted her to be able to have the luxury of being at home, working towards something that she wants to do, and having time with the kids while I go to work and do those things. And we've been able to do that. And now she in the business and going to school. Oh, man, we just wait till y'all see the video. We going to talk about it. It's going to be super exciting. And I don't know when it's going to be because she's starting to come out her shell a little bit. Like when I pull up these cameras, she would never come near me when I had the camera. But now she comes in and she peeks over and she kind of looks in, try to put like the top of her hair in there, let you know she exists.
Hey, I'm here.
Like, hey, I exist. This is his wife's hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then she run. As soon as I turn the car, stop! And she run or whatever. But she getting a little more confidence. So I think that it'll be good for our audience, for real, to just get on here and just talk to you guys. There's a lot of married couples that's kind of going through it.
Okay,
and
if you can get
let me
50 people to say Q&A with Alicia and Derrick, I'll get on there.
Oh,
That's it.
Oh, she tripped. Okay. All right, so.
By Easter.
All right, so here's.
Jesus will be risen.
All right, so my wife just put up a challenge right now, guys. She just said that if I get 50 likes, loves, and then I get comments that say like Q&A or, you know, whatever at the bottom, we got to get 50. Me and her are going to do a video together, really breaking this thing down. So share this video, get your people on, and as soon as we get the 50, then we're going to come out. We're going to put it all together. We're going to have a day, a time that we're going to come on and we're going to do a live video.
Shirts.
Oh, she said we're going to have matching shirts. So we're gonna really come on. And this is really just to, like, bring realness to you guys. Me and my wife are two of the realest people that you'll ever come across. We don't hide nothing. We're not going to fabricate nothing. We're going to give you the real, raw facts. And that's going to help y'all out. So stay tuned. Remember, 50. I need likes, comments, loves to say Q&A. Me and my wife are going to go live and we're going to do this thing. Because like I say, we in here together. Come on, show your face. Got your cup of coffee. This is her, my wife. Love her to death. We definitely going to do it, guys. So remember, 50. That's the challenge. Don't make me look crazy, man. Don't make me look crazy. She asked for 50.
That's it.
That's easy. 50 likes, loves, and just comment Q&A. And we're going to come on. And
the only homework y'all have, is to have one question ready for us.
Yep, have one question ready. Whatever y'all want to ask us, and we're going to talk about it. And like I said, we would love to partner with you guys. Like any married couples, what we're looking to do, guys, is build a community. We want to build a community that allows people to come in, and we talking financial strategies, right? Generational wealth. We talking marriage, like how to overcome challenges in your marriage. I mean, we bringing it all to you guys because we actually been through it. And when I tell you, there's no better love than when you go through things and you overcome some big challenges in your life. And it's just crazy. It's crazy. What's she doing? She over here writing letters. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I can't wait to get her. I'm telling you, I'm breaking her in, man. She been seeing it. What she say? Oh, let me see what we got. Q&A with DNA. Q&A.
Can't get more real than that.
Can't get no realer than that. She just wrote this out. Q&A with DNA. What that mean? Q&A with Derrick and Alicia. That's kind of. We might have to get a shirt made with that. My wife do shirts too. So yeah, you might come and see us. Q&A with DNA. Bam! Right in your face. So stay tuned, guys. 50. I need y'all. Let's go. I want to get her on camera, man. I've been waiting for this moment. Don't ruin it for me.
1 hour.
Man, we got, she said till Easter. We can get 50 people in Easter. And actually, what I'm going to do, because it's a longer video. Well, it's a longer video. So this kind of go toward the end. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to shoot another video today. Well, it's just me and her. And it's just going to be around that. We're going to talk about the challenges, like just kind of give you an overview and get them 50 likes. Because I know I talked about other stuff and then she came in toward the end. So most people probably, I don't know how long y'all will watch it. But we'll do that. We'll do a shorter video that has that in there so we can drive up the people. And then we'll come up with a date and a time that we're going to come live. All right? So she got to go take the dog to go get the rabies shots. That's what it is. Yeah. Rabies shot. And then sometime this afternoon, we'll come back on live. I'll make sure to put it out there so we can get love, like all that stuff, and we're going to tell y'all don't want to miss it, all right?
He's really excited, y'all.
All right, and here go my son. He want to say hello, what up? There go my wife. And soon enough.
Can I tell you something?
What do you need to tell them?
My brother and sister, my brother's in my room, my sister's in the bathroom.
Oh,
okay, that was
that's what he wanted to tell you.
Ooh, yeah.
That's why they're not here.
That's why I have a lot of. He bought a lot of value.
And now Cameron's here.
He just bought a lot of value to you guys. Look, I'm bringing y'all into my world.
I have underwear on.
No, see, there we go. There we go. More value. He got underwear on.
My underwear on.
All right, y'all. Anyways, stay tuned for the next video. We're gonna come.
Bye.
All right. So we're going to come back on a little later today so we can put this challenge out there. We want to get as much engagement on that video. And then after that, we should be good to go on that, all right? So with that being said, guys, God bless. Love you guys. And we'll holler at you soon. Peace.
Bye-bye.